See, I should share the screen. All right. I have too many screens here. Now, can you see my screen?
Yep.
Excellent. All right.
Yes.
So this is a webinar series that we started part of the program for the Journal of Cardiovascular Aging, which is a journal that has been around since 2021. We publish quarterly as an open access, peer-reviewed online journal. We publish all kinds of papers from original research article, which is the main focus, to all different categories of publications. There is no publication fee for this so far for this. Of course, as we move on, there will be, but currently all publications are for free, and we do try our best to process the papers very quickly through the system and having peer reviewed and ultimately, hopefully get accepted. We have a panel of distinguished editors. Some pictures are here. You can appreciate and recognize some of them. And we are an international group of people, and we have published so far 6 issues of the journal, and about 50 of them have made it to PubMed, PMC. They are listed. And we have 80 papers published thus far. We have about 120,000 downloads and close to 120,000 views and about 20,000 downloads. So it's an upcoming and is moving very nicely. Part of the program for this journal is, of course, is that we're going to go to PubMed, PMC, hopefully soon, next month or so, and we will get included in major science citation indices and start gathering impact factor. And based on quality of the paper we publish, we do anticipate receiving a good impact factor from the very early on. Part of the program for the journal, we have initiated this webinar series. This is our monthly or every 6 weeks, depending on availability of our prominent speakers. Today's speaker is a prominent physician scientist, one of the most eminent scientists of our time, Dr. Toren Finkel, which will be hosted by Dr. Lorrie Kirshenbaum. Lorrie is one of our dedicated, committed editors who is director of the Institute of Cardiovascular Sciences. He's chief of cardiovascular sciences, as well as holds a Canadian research chair and professor in multiple departments at University of Manitoba. Our panelists are Dr. Tagmeyer, who is Dr. Abhinav and Abhinav Devan, and Seba, who is also Shiarta, forgive me for the bangling your Italian name. Beautiful name.
That's cool. Sciarretta.
One of the earlier people that worked on autophagy when he was a trainee in with Jun Sadoshima. With that, I will give the podium to Dr. Kirshenbaum, who will introduce our distinguished lectureship today, which is named after Nobel laureate Christian Duve, who is considered the father of autophagy and discoverer of lysosomes, and Dr. Toren Finkel, who is our award-renowned physician scientist. Lorrie, you are on.
Thanks very much, AJ. First off, congratulations again on these webinars and the journal itself. I think you've done a tremendous job in resurrecting this journal, and I think opportunity for us to publish in this important area now that we're all getting older, and particularly we're beginning to age. I'm absolutely thrilled and honored to introduce Toren. Of course, I and others have followed his work for many, many years. I think with his CV, we would have no time for any of his talk. But I'll go through this very, very quickly, a brief bio. So again, this is really terrific. Toren, thank you so much again for agreeing to do this. It's really remarkable. For those of you who are unfamiliar with Toren Finkel's achievements, he's MD, Ph.D., world-renowned physician scientist who made several seminal discoveries in the role of mitochondria, metabolism, oxidative stress, and of course, autophagy in cardiovascular disease and aging. He received his medical degree from Harvard Medical School in 1986 and Ph.D. in biophysics from Harvard University in Arts and Sciences, also in 1986. He completed training in medicine at the Mass General and cardiology at Johns Hopkins University. Upon completion of his training, Dr. Finkel joined the NIH, where he rose to the position of Chief of the Center for Molecular Medicine and Chief of Translational Medicine at NIHL-BI. He was recruited in 2017 to UPMC to lead the Aging Institute. Dr. Finkel is one of the most renowned and cited scientists. Dr. Finkel has published over 250 articles, which have been cited over 90,000 times. It has earned him an H-index of 112, which is quite impressive. His work on reactive oxygen species and mitochondria is among the highest cited articles, with several being cited more than 3,000 times. For his scientific contributions, Dr. Finkel has received numerous awards, including the NIHL-BI Orloff Innovation Award, the Director's Award Outstanding Translational Science, and Allison Medical Foundation Senior Scholar in Aging Award. Dr. Finkel has been honored by various institutions and was elected to the National Academy of Medicine in 2020, American Association for Advancement of Science, American Society for Clinical Research, and AAP. He serves on the editorial board of several journals, including JCI, where he's the consulting editor. This lectureship, as AJ mentioned, is named after the Nobel laureate Kirshenbaum, Duve, who basically is considered the father of autophagy. And I did some background reading on Dr. Duve the other day, and it is actually quite impressive how these small observational discoveries that we have lead to something much larger. So the fundamental basis of, I think, Toren's work and many of our work is predicated on this. And so, Toren, I'm delighted you're here. Thank you so much again for agreeing to do this lectureship for us. With that, I'll stop and hand the mic over to Toren.